Hello everyone and welcome to the very first Enduro World Series course preview to be broadcast here on GMBN. We are, as you can see from behind me, in Zermatt at Specialized EWS Zermatt, finally the first round of the season. Joining me today, none other than Ruaridh Cunningham. Ruaridh, can I just take this opportunity to say that having ridden with Chris Ball for the last 3 years of these, I am so excited to have graduated up to recent ex-pro status with yourself. Looking forward to this?
Absolutely. Going to put you a bit under pressure on the stages and see what you're capable of.
I don't think you're going to put me under much pressure. Right, let's get on the stages and see what they're like. Whoa, look at that. Oh, please. Still got it. Here we are then, the first course preview from Enduro World Series in 2020 for Specialized EWS Zermatt. 4 stages for the racers this weekend, 1-day race. Just the small matter of a train and a lift. And we are on the way. Stage 1, look, there's a Matterhorn. First sighting today. I'll just nose in front of Ruaridh here. The stage 1, Lost Lake, about 3 kilometres long.
Quite a flat start to this stage. Some awkward rocks to kill your momentum. Wreck out of shape already. We're into the tight alpine switchbacks. Have to be really precise on these. Use the back wheel to steer a lot. Oof. Big exposure to the left there. Go on, Rexon!
And despite how much gradient and exposure we have here, just maintain the speed. Really difficult.
Really rocky, these stages. You're going to see a lot of riders using tyre inserts to ensure they don't get flat throughout the day. But even then, a big impact on one of these sharp rocks, there's sometimes nothing you can do. Some of these you can get high for and set up.
Here, Ruaridh, casually chatting behind me.
Wreck all over the track like a paper bag in the wind there.
Nearly.
Go on, Rick,
Go on then.
Oh, am I
Show
going?
us how it's done.
Okay then. So some of these ones you can set up, get it on the front wheel and pivot. This one, foot off around inside, back on the pedals. We join onto a walking path. Real high speed with these awkward little drainage catches with rocks. Hello. Our brake in into this little off camber turn. Couple of awkward rocks on the exit. Another tree for rock. Tree? It's rock, but might as well be. This last part of the stage is this awkward little single track. It's not technical. Not a lot of time to be made up, but you can't lose your concentration and go off the edge, or you'll lose lots of time down that bank to the right. Finish this stage, it's just a dive into this bottom chute here. Real dusty and loose, but probably the best bit of the trail. A couple of big compressions, and your hard braking, tuck in through here, and into the finish.
So yeah, that didn't quite go as we would have hoped. I've just torn a little tiny hole in my tyre, and Ruaridh is very kindly plugging the hole. What do you think? Did you get the hole filled?
We all carry enough spares to fix a puncture, or some people carry gear cables. We always carry enough spares, so Rick's just been a bit rough down that last stage, put a little hole in his tyre, but luckily he's got someone who's experienced with this to help him. And yeah, I think in this situation, riders just need to keep their calm. Your liaisons have enough time in them that you know, if you do have a little problem, you can fix it and still make the start.
Right, let's go. I'm confident. Take it easy, don't be an idiot. No. So as we head to the top of the next stage, it's probably not a bad time to check in with this weekend's course. 1 day, 4 stages and 34 kilometres in total. Stage 1, Lake Ligne, is 3.16 kilometres. Stage 2, After Work, is 4.65 kilometres and the longest of the weekend, with a drop of 624 vertical metres. Stage 3, Glacier Garden, 2.1 kilometres, and Stage 4, the final stage, the Queen Stage, Rock and Roll Extended, 4.63 kilometers with a vertical drop of 841 meters. And that is what we decided to check out next. Really a truly heroic effort there getting us both up here, but we are here. Stage 4, rock and roll, and this is the Queen stage. If anyone is new to Enduro World Series racing, tell us about the Queen stage.
The Queen stage is the toughest, most iconic stage of the race. Furthermore, if you're in the top positions, you get some extra points.
So that's what, it's 40 points for a win, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if memory serves me right, Sam Hill last season, he didn't actually win too many stages last year, but he came to Zermatt. He won the Queen stage, got 40 points for it, and then took the title by...
I don't know how many points it was.
40 points, I thought you'd have got that. But this is how key this format has become, and this can legitimately decide titles. So let's drop in and see what it's like.
Okay. So pretty flat at the start here. Some awkward rocks. Quite a lot of effort to carry momentum. A bit windy. Up here you see the tape blowing on track. There's lots of these awkward little water bars. Some kind of halfway around corners, so you really have to have your head up. Hard on the brake into that right, that's flat. We need that momentum to get across this rocky section.
You can see how arid it is up here, and this wind is a massive factor in that. Oh, water bar, didn't see that one through the dust. Real steep and loose. A bit as tight inside off a bit of a drop. Coming in at this switchback. There's a good high line here. Carry some speed out. Right then, Ruaridh, just seconds ago, I heroically took the most straightforward line down here, which to me was off that big rock, straight down the middle of it, but then that left me having to square this corner off quite tightly. Is this somewhere where there's a pro line that can equal a lot more speed?
Wouldn't be an Alpine EWS without some awkward switchbacks. You came right down the middle here, the fastest line to the corner, and the most obvious one, as we can see, it's the most ridden. But it makes it really difficult to turn in one spot on a particularly loose piece of trail. If we come back a bit and look 4 foot to the rider's right, there's not many tyre tracks on that at the moment, but if you can get up there, open this corner out, going to give a lot more exit speed for the next straight, and if you do that all the way down the course, you're going to find bags of time.
We've just pulled up at another section, something I think really makes riding in this part of the world so tough. So let's just break this corner down a bit. A, it's very, very tight. Okay, that's the first. B, there's a big jaggy thing hanging in from this side of the trail which forces you out that way. C, there's lots of jaggy things in the corner as well waiting to hit you. And then D, you've got a big water bar at the bottom of it, and really that is one thing that you've mentioned before.
Absolutely, Rick. The water bars are a very important part of this race. They're pretty much on every stage, on high speed sections, slow speed sections. If you hit one of those things dead weight, it's a wheel or a tyre, guaranteed. Sometimes they're on exits of corners, exactly where your front wheel will be weighted, so riders need to be aware of them. You need to be light, and they need to be able to quickly unweight and get over them when needed. But you hit one of them at speed, it's not going to be good.
Good, I'm glad that that is as tough as I think it is. Right, let's get down the rest of it. Where are we going, where are we going? Big rocks. Why am I saying that as if it's unusual here? It's probably my age, but tricky little corner there. At least flatter ones. Want us to try and get out wide for this? Oh no! Oh, look at the speed of them. Chris Ball's legacy. I can't see anything. Chris Ball's legacy lives on.
Fast, traversing trails, little climbs like this with rocks. You've got to really work to keep your momentum. It's just relentless. Slowing into this really rocky section. When you've got tired hands, it's really difficult to modulate your braking. You end up just grabbing and using a lot more than you should. Coming into some more tree roots and stuff here. When the rain arrives, it's meant to arrive. This will be even more treacherous. Last stage, last part. If you've got anything left, it's 100%. And the finish line. Oh. I've done that trail in 3 sections, and that was so tough. Being the last stage on Sunday, that's going to push riders and bikes to the limit. So good though.
This has to be the end, doesn't it?
This is the end.
Oh,
that was tough, eh?
It's just the length of it, and so physical. Like the relentless, just it all comes back at you. There we are then, the lift station. That's been a long day.
It has indeed, Rick. That's going to be a tough race on Sunday.
It's going to be brutal.
Some relentless stages.
Absolutely brutal. Now, another tradition. You overtook me, so I guess it's only fair that I buy the refreshments. So should we go and get hydrated?
That sounds like a deal to me.
Nice one, let's go. Clap. Tandem clap. That's what we do it together, man.
We've got that clap.
We've got that clap nailed, man. It's easy, isn't it?
Hey.